Hello, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and today we're going to talk about when you should stop eating at night. This is a question I get asked a lot as a coach. When should I stop eating? Should I stop eating 1, 2, 3, 4 hours before bed? Should I stop at 6, 7? So today we're gonna talk all about when you should stop eating at night. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to check out the description box down below where you will find nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories. Highly recommend. This is how I have lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching. If you would like to talk with me directly, have questions, or just need some extra accountability. I'll also link my favorite healthy things down below for you. So let's talk all about when you should stop eating at night. The exact time that you should stop eating has been debated for years. Many factors will influence when you stop eating at night. Your habits, especially your work. If you're someone who works swing shift or graveyard, your eating patterns are going to be very different than someone that works a normal 9-to-5 job. Personal preferences, social settings, all of these play a part in when you stop eating at night. The big concern is eating at night and having that lead to weight gain. This is the reason that people ask me all the time when they should stop eating at night. So first, let's talk about when is it recommended to stop eating? First is the circadian rhythm. Now, this is a real thing when it comes to managing your weight and eating at night. The 24-hour body clock, also known as your circadian rhythm, may influence the best time to eat based on its effects on hunger, nutrient absorption, insulin sensitivity, and metabolism. To match your body clock, the recommended eating window is less than or equal to 8 to 12 hours a day during daylight hours. Eating outside of this window may lead your body to process calories less efficiently, which could potentially lead to weight gain. When we eat carbohydrates, our body retains water, and that can show up on the scale. Your best bet is whatever snack you have before bed, make sure that it is less carbohydrates and more protein focused. Protein is the hardest nutrient for your body to digest. So as you're sleeping, it's going to take your body extra energy, aka calories, to digest protein while you're sleeping, where carbs are digested very quickly, which can lead again to retaining some water, some fluid, and your body will process those quickly and less effectively while sleeping. But what you have to know is your body doesn't tell time. Your body doesn't know if it's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. I always tell my clients when you should stop eating at night is when it doesn't affect you negatively. Some people, if you eat right before bed, you can actually have a hard time sleeping. You can have indigestion, heartburn, or just have a rough time sleeping overall. That means that you should probably stop eating a little bit earlier. I try to stop eating between 1 and 2 hours before going to bed, just so that my body has a little bit more time to process my food. And I strategically eat certain things before bed. Like I said, more protein focused than carbohydrate focused. Some people practice intermittent fasting, and this means that you eat during a certain window during the day and you stop eating at a certain time. This can help contribute to stopping in advance before going to bed. Some people swear that intermittent fasting works for them. What you have to know about intermittent fasting is it's like the sister, the brother, the cousin to whatever eating plan or diet you're following. Just because you intermittent fast doesn't mean that you're going to lose weight. You can overeat in 8 to 12 hours just like you can overeat in 12 to 20 hours during the day. It's all about calories in, calories out in the foods that you're choosing. So if you do practice intermittent fasting, you're automatically going to stop a certain number of hours prior to going to bed. But again, intermittent fasting isn't going to make you lose weight. So what are some of the effects of eating late at night? First and foremost is weight gain, especially if you've consumed your calories during the day and whatever you choose to eat at night is putting you into a calorie surplus, you're going to see some weight gain. And we also talked about carbohydrates and how they retain fluid. So when you get on the scale the next day, your weight may be up. You didn't necessarily gain weight. You actually probably very unlikely gained weight. It's just going to be a weight spike or fluctuation based on consuming those carbohydrates before bed. There is a thing called food-induced thermogenesis. Now we know what thermogenesis is. It's our body, it's the burning of calories, the burning of food throughout the day. Now food-induced thermogenesis, we are likely to burn more calories in the morning than we are in the evening. Limiting your food after dinner and your food later in the evening will automatically reduce your caloric intake, which then could lead to weight loss. Now remember, eating more than you burn is going to lead to weight gain, whether that food is consumed in the morning, the afternoon, or the night. But our body processes our food more quickly in the early hours of the day. There's also what's called metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is a group of conditions that include insulin resistance, obesity, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. You can suffer from metabolic syndrome if you eat the wrong foods later in the evening, or again, if you're eating in a calorie surplus. So we wanna make sure that we are not putting ourselves at risk for metabolic syndrome. One of the main things that can occur is acid reflux and heartburn from eating right before bed. Reflux occurs when the acid in the stomach begins to irritate the esophageal lining. Long term, it can cause gastroesophageal reflux disease, or what is called GERD. If you want to avoid the acid reflux, the heartburn, the GERD, it's better to stop eating 1 to 2 hours before going to bed. That's what I was talking about when I said it's not necessarily the time of day that you eat, it's how it affects your body while you're sleeping. So for me, I can have a little bit of discomfort, heartburn, just not sleep as soundly if I eat a large meal or the wrong foods before bed. Not that my body can tell the time. It doesn't know what time it is, but it's just how it affects my sleeping schedule. And we know how important sleep is for weight loss and weight maintenance. And this leads me into poor food choices before bed. Eating later in the day may lead you to overeat or choose easy, quick foods that are likely to be unhealthy, such as chips, candy, and ice cream. Plus, not eating a lot throughout the day may lead to overeating at night. Now, whenever my coaching client says, I do good all day long and then the evening, I blow it. What defined good? Define good all day long. Does that mean that you underate all day so that you could save up for the evening? Well, then of course you're going to overeat in the evening. It is so important to eat throughout the day. Break your calories up by meal. Don't save them up for dinner. Don't save them up for a big dessert. Eat balance throughout the day. This is automatically going to lead to less cravings at night. I will tell you, I am someone that eats every 2 to 3 hours. The majority of my calories are gone by dinner. I very, very, very rarely have the need to overeat at night because I've eaten a balanced diet throughout the day. That if you take anything away from today's video, it's to make sure that you eat enough throughout the day so that you automatically are tempted less to eat more in the evening. So I want to share some simple tips with you to stop late night cravings. This is another thing I get asked a lot as a coach. How do I stop all these crazy cravings at night? These tips are definitely going to help. Number 1 is to eat regular meals. Eating regular meals throughout the day, especially ones that are very filling, such as those high in fiber and protein, may reduce your desire to eat late at night. Avoid keeping snacks at home. Out of sight, out of mind pertains to late night stacking. The more visible the food is, the likely you are to eat it. If you're tempted to snack at night, place snacks where you can't see them or avoid bringing them into your home. Brush your teeth. When you brush your teeth, it's like telling your body that you're done eating for the day. Plus, some foods don't taste good after you brush your teeth. Drink herbal tea. Instead of rummaging through the fridge after a long day, try forming new healthy habits that don't involve eating. One simple idea is to brew a pot of calming chamomile tea and go to sleep early. Staying up late may give you more opportunities to raid the fridge at night. These are simple, easy, doable tips that anybody can do. These are habits that you should be forming that will help stop those late night cravings. The brushing your teeth thing is huge. I know for me, once I brush my teeth, I'll go out to the kitchen to get some water to say goodnight to my husband. And sometimes he'll be like, oh, try this food that he's eating. And I always say, oh no, I just brushed my teeth. So that actually works because nobody wants to go back and brush their teeth again. So all of these easy tips will also help you curb those cravings. So what's the bottom line of today's video? Our body doesn't tell time. Our body doesn't know what time it is. Eat when you are hungry, but make sure if you are going to snack late at night or in the evening that you're choosing the right snacks and that whatever you're choosing to eat isn't putting you into a surplus, which causes weight gain. The fact that you ate a snack before bed is not what's causing you to gain weight. It's the fact that you're in a calorie surplus. And again, choosing the right foods. Focus on protein before bed rather than carbohydrates to not see that scale go up or that weight fluctuation in the morning. And allow your body time to digest your food before you actually fall asleep. You'll sleep a lot more soundly and better, and you'll get that 7 to 8 hours that's recommended. Man, lack of sleep can really lead us to making not the best food choices. And that's when we can see the scale go up, is when we're just overeating during the day and we're choosing the wrong foods because our bodies body's trying to compensate for the lack of sleep. Sleep is top on my list, probably one of the top 5 things when it comes to successful weight loss and keeping that weight off long term. So let me know down below, what are some of your tips and tricks to stop those late night cravings, and when do you stop eating before going to bed and why? Let us all know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a big huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on, because I do upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to check out that description box down below for nutrition coaching. I'm happy to help you combat those late night cravings. We can talk about you specifically, your body, and I can help you manage those, as well as links and discounts to my favorite healthy things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.